Choose your fighter! Oh, hello. Good eve. Good eve. How you doing, friends? Yo, Mooney, thank you for being first, buddy. Cavs, thank you for being second. Really, what's good, buddy? Really, is it really you? Is it the imposter? How can I know what is true? Are we well? Are you safe? Are you secure? Are you 2FA'd out the wazoo? You better have been. You better have been. Clicking sneaky links you shouldn't have, maybe. I don't know. Your distinctive birthmark? I know that birthmark is impossible. It's impossible to replicate that birthmark. How are we today? Are we well? Do we have a good time? As we into FA before, I think NASA hacked you. I've heard they've been doing that. I've been hearing on the grapevine that NASA's out there hacking folks. What is the world coming to? You're not even safe from like an interplanetary exploration force? They're looking at the stars, they're looking at the planets, and they're going, do you know what? I need that guy's Instagram access. Or I need that guy's Discord account. And it's like, buddy, I'm assuring you, you don't. You don't need it. Your dad works in NASA, you'll never know, thank God. You have so many dads. I'm so proud of you. Never felt stupid in my life. It was a wild coincidence that I fell for it. Really? So what was the actual thing that led? Because there's been a few people that have all lost their accounts recently. Like a new wave of it feels. And I don't like know if I've come across any and I've just not clicked any links, or like no one's targeted me, or like I don't know. Some say to me, I say not enough. I say not enough. I'm with you. I think you could do with more. You can never have too many dads just lying around the house, not doing anything. Being all dad-like. It's a good time. I'm excited for... I'm excited. I'm interested in Lollipop Chainsaw. I have no idea how it's going to be, because I've not played this game since 2013. It's a very different time, a very different me that was playing it. I never saw anything that came out about the remaster that came out a couple of years ago. So I'm ask you to test a game they're making, totally fake sounding, but the account they had hacked to message people is somehow someone I know really well. And they're a fucking game dev, so it really hit the jackpot. I tested games to him before. Oh no! I have seen that one. There was a friend of the channel got hacked, and the hacker was like messaging me and being like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Oh, you got your account back?" And like, "Yeah," and I was like, "You silly little bean, you silly little creature, you." And like, haha. Anyway, so me and a friend have been making a game. Could you test it for me? I was like, "Well, I'm literally lying in bed right now, so no, not right now." And they're like, "It's really important that you test it now. Please test it as soon as possible." I'm like, that's oddly pushy. So I was like, I don't think that's them. They're usually very, very chill, and also not a game dev to my knowledge. But people have small projects all the time. Who am I to judge? So like, you need to really play this as soon as possible. I was like, buddy, I'm literally going to bed. I'm literally already in bed going to sleep. It's not happening. And then I was like, so this is alarm bells. And then, like, a few days later, they messaged me going, like, did you get a chance? Did you do it? And I was like, how many times are we going to do this dance? I can't safeguard you from the mistakes that you're going to make in life. Sometimes mistakes have to be made. You have to learn for yourself. I can't be your tutor throughout all of life. So no, I will not be testing your game. Because I cannot be the bumpers in the bowling alley of life. I cannot safeguard you like this. Would I be someone who would wrap you in bubble wrap? Would I swallow you in cotton wool? No, you wouldn't learn it. You wouldn't learn anything. So I was really lucky that I clocked it. And yeah, they stopped talking to me quite quickly after that. It was scary as shit. I ran a script that added them as a friend and used it to send them messages of me saying things that were PWE, and then they screenshot and sent it to you. And then screenshot of context comes from my Google account, and they were like, I will text them. I'm not stupid though, so I told them to fuck off and blocked them. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Oh, so it was a scam. Oh, they were after everything. Jesus Christ. I'm glad you told them to fuck off. As soon as, like, I will send them, it's like, well, you've overplayed your hand. You've overplayed your hand, because I have also screenshot this conversation. So good luck. The ball is in your court, not mine. It's always, I have those, like, on, like, across a few social media, like, sites of, like, we have hacked your phone camera and have videos of you doing nefarious things. I'm like, if you do not give us £5 in Amazon vouchers, we will send it to everyone in your Google account. I'm like, go for it. If everyone wants to see me huffing and puffing, by all means. That's the you have to watch that first. Like, the curses begins with you. Raise his hand. Hand that man some smut. Like, I will send this to all of your Instagram followers. It's like, go for it, mate. Alright, you're the one distributing porn, essentially, apparently. Like, you're the one doing illegal shit. You'll get banned, not me. This is me picking my family for my Facebook or some shit. It does something with your cookies. Oof. All service level. It's not like they sent me private messages on my Facebook or bank details or something. So it's just designed to look. Yeah, it's meant to be enough that it will make most people panic of like, oh, if they have that, what else could they have? Or they allow people to make the assumption of, if they have that, they have everything, or that is everything. Yeah. So it's very devious but very cleverly done. But really, they have nothing on anybody, other than what's like publicly available. And like, what you're gonna send my family pictures of my family to my family of my family? Good luck. Not the threat you think it is, dear scammer boy. Everyone has to send me a daily pic of them holding that day's newspaper, of course. Immediate block. Immediate block. I was actually there is actually now a cringe video of me that I took today. I am signing up with a GP because I haven't had one since I was like a teenager. Because I'm stupid, I know. But it's about time that we get things checked up. And like, so I don't know my NHS number. I don't know anything. Yo, Silver, what's good, buddy? So like, the surgery I was with like 15 years ago isn't there anymore. So it's like, oh, who were you with? Dead person, like dead company. What's your NHS number? No idea. Find it. I don't know how. Like, call someone. Who do I call? So basically, it's all set up and like things have been sent off. But part of like the identity things is on the NHS app was like picture of passport, and then it was take a video of yourself saying 4 numbers. Look at us just telling you it's AI. Wait, what? Wait, which word is us? But I was just look at you, just telling us your AI. What? I've never been to the doctor, like all robots. I like and like, so there's now a video of how to capture yourself in real life, dude. I fail them all the time. I really do. And also, a lot of those aren't testing for like if they're a robot or not. It's just data learning. It's just you're basically training like AI, like young AI models a lot of the time. But yeah, so like there's now a video of me going like 3, 6, 5, 4, and like it's such a weird thing of like send us a video of your face saying these numbers. I was like, this feels like a weird hostage. Was I meant to be blinking torture or something like that? World War II nerds will get that reference. I was like, this is so strange. It's so bizarre, but hopefully... It's just a pervy way to send you a countdown. Oh, it might be them. Well, I hope they get their rocks off. I hope they come buckets. Because if anything, I don't want to disappoint anybody. Even if they are an internet scammer. Red porn is often big offensive. They don't even ask him to pay the bill. Yeah, yeah. Also, you can just say porn. It's fine. This isn't TikTok. Like it's a human moderated platform for me. Like in this chat. There are no like off the table words, but you will suffer the consequences of certain words that people elect to say. If you come in just saying slur, 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 banned. But porn, suicide, murder, moida, you can say those things. It's fine. I don't give a shit. But yeah, so I will hopefully be getting hella doctorized in the future. I think it's time. I have sleep apnea that's slowly getting worse and worse and worse. So I need to go and have a sleep study, and I might get a CPAP mask. I think it's called, which is basically just a mask that will, I think, keep my mouth open as I sleep and make sure I don't stop breathing, which is basically what I do. I try and breathe while my mouth is closed through my mouth, and if you have ever had a mouth before, you'll understand that's kind of difficult. If you try and keep your mouth closed but also breathe through your mouth, it's hard, man. So an interesting theory today. So being straight gay is a spectrum. So it suggests that there is someone who is the most straight and the most gay. I just remake a reality
what
TV
are you doing
series to make that.
Go
Dude, I want to find this person.
beautiful.
Absolutely, I want to see it. Yo, Chris, what's good, buddy? Yeah. Sexuality is a spectrum. So someone out there is at the very far end of either scale, and like we need to find this person and study them. And maybe we need to get a CPAP machine. My dad has one since it killed him so much. My dad had one as well for a while, but he couldn't sleep with the mask on. Like having the mask on stopped him from getting to sleep. But he's also like I think in some regards he's a little bit of a stick in the mud old Yorkshire boy. So it's just like oh, he's not gonna fucking bother. Ugh, it's just a new age thing. It's like, oh, whatever. Yo, winner!
Looks like
Good friend from the raid. See him awake. Get him out. Winner, how you doing, buddy? How was stream? I think I was lurking you. I think I was actually lurking you. How crazy is that? I was. God damn. God damn. Meat. What were you actually playing? I set a bunch of the things up like an hour ago. Practice democracy today? Hell yes, hell yes. Like Icarus. I don't think I know Icarus. Tell me about Icarus, winner. Also, I hope you're doing well today. Our stream was great. If anyone's brand new around here with Winter, hi, I'm EB, creative writer, human illustrator, draw things like this. Like this. And today we're going to play some Lollipop Chainsaw and see if it's aged like wine or if it's aged like milk. I feel like it's going to have aged like a mix of wine and milk. Milky, milky wine. Because I'm not against playing a car crash every now and again. Every once in a while, I'll play a car crash. You can't stop me. You wouldn't even dare to stop me. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting one. I don't think it's a particularly long game. It's like aged like an avocado, brown and mushy. Icarus is survival crafted from Dean Hall, the guy with the Daisy. Oh really? Oh hell yeah. You're a pioneer on a moon in Proxima Centauri. The terraforming was incomplete. And it's a bit wild down there. Oh, it got crazy. So you're like wave 2 of like colonization. That's cool. You support your ballot because the option was 2 racist pies? Hell yeah, Chris. Hell yeah. They gotta count them. Instantly look away for 2 seconds. Oh, no. Yeah, they do be like that. They do be like that. Honestly, do people still have fruit bowls in their kitchens? I feel like we're not doing that anymore. I've not seen a fruit ball in the kitchen for a while now. Yo, look! Talking of fruit balls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Lux, how you doing, my
8,
love?
10, 11, 12.
I'm just excited because you're gonna be here in like 3 weeks. You were typing that? I could hear you. I could see. I got a little monitor that shows your desk. Fruit balls in this economy, wanted extravagance, right? Do you know who? Do you know what people who have fruit balls get? The guillotine. They get the fucking guillotine. They know what they did. They know what they did. I'm taking lunch from bed. Fuck yeah. Have you actually left bed today, or is it just you've gone to lunch in bed? I think that's absolutely fair. I'm very tempted to return to bed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bed's like right there. I'm like, I hear the call. It's like the call of the void, but like way more blankets. If I eat fruit on your table, then you're not sharing your goddamn fruit. This is true. This is true. Offer me a slice of apple, please. Where are my happy slices? I demand happy slices. But I hope you're doing well. What have I been up to? What am I doing? I think next week is gonna be a weird one for streams. Monday, I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm helping my sister move. She has a new flat that she has to move all the shit to, so I'm helping lug shit. Wednesday, I won't be on. I'm seeing 28 Years Later, the Bone Temple. I'm getting boned in the temple. My shit's always weird. Hey, I'm hella fucking normal, I'll have you know. I'm hella goddamn normal, and you know this. Never once. Not one clip of me being a fucking me, whatever this is. Plus, this is where the cat snuggles. Okay, yeah, that's fair. The dog has been cuddling more and more and more over the past like week or two, and it's hard to get up in the morning. But also, he is just hefty enough to be like a black hole, like a gravity well of all the duvet on the bed. Our duvet is technically like one size bigger than our bed, so it overhangs like a lot. And even then, he will lie in between my legs, and all the duvet goes, and it's just there's never enough. And what is with this duvet shrinkage? All bowl in our house, our fruit bowls. all house in our bowl, fruit house. Happens when your duvet when I lie between your legs. I think that's when the liquids come out. I think that's what happens. We should test this. We should test. Liquids? Liquid. That one. That's the worst thing you said. I've said worse. I've said far worse. What are you talking about? This is the worst thing I've said this stream. It's the worst day of your life so far. I love you. Dude, I'm excited. I've been playing more and more Wolong Fallen Dynasty. I think I'm starting to like it. I think I'm starting to like it as a sort of a. It's a bit of a. It's not. I say this, and I don't mean in like an AI slop way, but it's a bit of a sloppy game. It's a bit sloppy. Or is it Stockholm? It could be both. Hey, look, I've never knowingly suffered Stockholm syndrome, so I don't know when to call it out. I don't know when to call it out. It could be. I could in this. This might be Stockholm syndrome. I have no idea. Who knows? Not me. I've never cross-examined up here. But no, I think it's going well. I think I've stumbled into a build that's like quite powerful. So like a lot of the challenges I'm just face rolling through. So there's no default like stamina bar. there is a spirit gauge, and the more you use your basic attacks, the more the spirit gauge builds, and that's how you build like your energy to do special attacks. And so, if I got two swords, I'm going choppy, 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 chop, and that's all I do. So basically, I run into people, choppy, 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 chop, get loads of spirit gauge, do big loads of like special attacks. Things are usually dead by that point, and then I'm on to the next guy. So it seems like I have the gameplay loop down, and it's not a game about parrying or taking your time. It's, did I catch him unawares, and did I choppy, choppy, chop quick enough? And you know what? Playing an ancient Chinese weed whacker, do you know what? It's kind of okay. It's kind of alright. This is Folio Do. I don't even know what that is, other than the sequel to the Joker, which what might be one of my favorite movies on principle. Yo, Teddy, what's good, buddy? How are you doing today? Has anyone knowingly experienced Stockholm syndrome? You're like, I'm starting to see his point, but I know I shouldn't be. I know the hostage taker means me harm, but you know what? He's making some good points. This sounds like Stockholm syndrome, or it would be if it was a syndrome. I just agree with the guy. Basically, those Swedish sisters who went insane on the motorway. Wait. What Swedish sisters are these? This is my first time hearing about Swedish sisters. But really, I hope you're doing well as well. Teddy, I hope you're doing well, buddy. How is the week? Are you excited? Are you excited to meet us all in the meet? Are you excited to meet our meets in Birmingham? I think it's gonna be a good time. I'm prepared to have a good time. All right, you get a freebie this time because I like you. Gonna compare? Yeah, we're gonna compare the milk. We're gonna compare house prices. Oh boy, I understand which to proceed. This is 13 minutes!
On the 17th of May 2008, police in the UK were called to
Birmingham's
an accident
great.
that had taken place on a motorway in the county of Staffordshire. Reports
Oh, I went to
indicated
uni in
that a pedestrian had been
Staffordshire.
hit by a vehicle, already an unusual and extremely serious situation. As motorway police raced to the scene, they were unaware entirely.
Click all the
just
links,
how
they're
much
all safe.
more
Every single one is
unusual,
safe.
even bizarre, their day was about to become. A chain of events had begun
Anything with 10
that would
minutes.
end with one person dead, 3 seriously injured, and an uncanny mystery, the like of which the police had never encountered before.
Interesting. Yeah, this channel?
Ursula Eriksson and Sabina Eriksson were born in 1967 in Sweden.
Fascinating horror.
The pair were identical twins and remained close as they grew up in the small municipality of Sunne. Eventually,
Okay.
in adulthood,
I
they
can stop
parted
now?
ways.
Can I? So what happened? Oh, they went to a retros, apparently. And a concurrent psychological break. Wait, so both twins like had a break at the same time? Oh, I see. I see. That's interesting. Hang on, let me like. That's a Joker movie. Hey, look, one of these sisters was played by Lady Gaga, so. We're killing a Glenn trial. Glenn, seen taken in by Glenn, who she suddenly stabbed to death the next day. Jesus Christ! It wasn't even like it was quick then. On a busy trunk road, despite these instances of evidence of drugs and alcohol involved in the instance, a shared psychosis of rare psychiatric where delusional beliefs are transmitted from one person to another. Identical twins sharing the same genetic makeup, the chances of such psychotic distress may be increased. As was released from the hospital, crazy, dude. That's a yikes. There's a subreddit that has started popping up for me of like r/like weird reality or something like that, and it is just like horrible stories. Like one that popped up today was the murder of Jamie Bolger, which if you're only true 90s kids will remember. Yeah, that one. That's fucking horrible. That one's particularly brutal. Can't use batteries still. I actually don't know when. I don't know. I think the our remote control is the only thing that uses batteries in our house now. I don't use batteries very often anymore. Yo, Scorpio, what's good, Breakfast Master? How did it? It's hard not to watch them when they're one of the few non-AI channels that cover some topics. Yeah. I love fascinating horror and playing difficult. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't listen to a lot of like true crime like podcasts or anything like that. But I will absolutely fall down a Wikipedia hole of like, hey, look, this horrifying thing happened to this person. And I was like, okay, I need to know all the backstory. And I finished reading. I'm like, I need to go lie down. Like that compliment? Hell yeah. I followed the true crime a bit, but the weird strange shit, yeah. There was I can't remember what her name was, but another one that I read which was just fucking vile. Like it was if you Japanese barrel girl is a particularly nasty one. The pair of Dutch friends who died in Central America, they only found their camera with their last moments in it. Ooh. Lars Mittank. I don't know who. I'm not thinking. I might be familiar with the story, but names I forget all the time. It's more like I try not to take in the names as much as possible, if I'm honest. But yeah, what is it? What is that? Is it like I wonder if there's like a generational thing. Like how do like because I mean like did boomers have anything like that? Did Gen X have anything like that? Like I assume Gen Y are also watching like the true crime content. I feel like the I've seen some millennials like sort of like chatting back on the true crime like podcasts and stuff. It's a lot of it's like it's a lot of women doing their makeup while talking about horrifying things. That's really fascinating. There's a few. I think Bam used to watch a couple of them, but then it was like it was too much. Like it gets a little one note and blurs into one eventually. So they fell off that quite hard. Bougie X definitely had their own version. What would you know what they were though? Because I can only imagine like Gen X was like not actual cursed videotapes, but like cursed like media that got passed around. But like what would like what was like was there anything like wildly available? Because obviously like snuff films have been a thing since film began. But like what would boomers been going to? Like it wouldn't be like the newspapers, it wouldn't be like published books. I was never seen again. That's great. Yeah, right? You've seen them as well. I just got tired of yes, we know the men will kill. Yeah, it always is. Facebook. He was a tourist in Bulgaria who didn't return with his friends because of an ear infection or ear damage after the fight. Started to get really erratic and then went up to the airport about to leave, freaked out and ran into the woods, and he's never been seen since. Ooh, that seems like, yeah. So we had a fight, ear damage, so like balance and like potential like a lot of like some brain damage, concussion at the least. And then he fucked up and never. That's always things like some of the ones I say is like so and so was walking home. I was just never seen again. I was like, it's a mystery, sure. Then told his mom on the phone he was being followed and watched. Oof. There was a story of a girl that was who was attacked by a bear, And like, if you know anything about bear attacks, is they don't kill, they incapacitate. So I don't know if I want to talk about this really, because it is so fucking horrifying. It's so horrifying. Like, it's the kind of thing that's like, oh, I'm not gonna be asleep for a while. Did you hear about the Canadian tourist found dead on a beach in Australia surrounded by dingoes? No. I thought you were gonna say like the woman whose baby was who was eaten by dingoes, which became like an international joke, and then recently she was proved right. Like, everyone's like, yeah, she clearly killed her baby, and says that dingoes ate her baby. So dingoes ate her baby became a thing, but it's just been sort of proven that no, dingoes actually ate that woman's baby, and she became an international laughingstock. There's UFAB boom in the 80s and 90s of histoprophilia, heavy talk show, and news segments that focus on people obsessed with serial killers. Oh, okay. So is it on broadcast TV then? Or just in like on news talks where I guess, yeah, news was like sensationalized all the time. Even in the story, I'd still choose the bear. I've got like just so dead. No, it's fine. You can revive it. But no, the story. All right, if you're of a nervous disposition, turn the volume down for like maybe 30 seconds. I'll give you a second, and then we'll come back up. So she's attacked by a bear and incapacitated, but she has a phone on her, and she's in the middle of the woods. So she calls her mum, and the bear comes back with cubs to finish the job, basically. So her mum's on the phone with her daughter as she's being eaten alive by bears. And it's like, fucking hell. Like, that's... Like, the fact that that's a thing that could even happen, I'm like, no, that's... Like, I'm sure that story has caused a religious person to lose their religion. Like, there's no way that if I was like, oh, there's a God up there that loves us, to allow something like that to happen. Canadian woman found dead surrounded by dingoes on Australian beach. So was she ripped apart by dingoes, or like she died and then dingoes found her? I got like 10 dingoes around an object which they realized was a woman's body. Police suspected parties of lies. I found whether she died from drowning or being attacked by animals. Oof. So there's no dude, those boys need therapy. Even if they think they're alright with it, they need therapy. They really do. Holy crap. Have you listened to the 9/11 voicemails? I have not. I don't think I need to hear those. Fuck. Let's be honest. All tried back to Bud Dwyer. Dude, the Bud Dwyer video is crazy. The body shows signs of being eaten a bit. Of course, it was surrounded by dingoes. But yeah, if it's being eaten a bit, no idea. But yeah, like the Bud Dwyer video, I remember that vividly from seeing that in like, first time I saw that I was probably like 14, and there were like a couple of like in like very like rural country like settings of like ritual animal sacrifice and like some terrorist like beheading videos. Like there's been a few that have gone around. I'm like I like looking back and I was like, shouldn't have seen any of that. Really should not have seen any of that. But no, there like that shit was out there. Bud Dwyer in particular is like a fascinating one. And whenever I see a video like that, it really does make me think of like video games and comic books and movies and TV. And it's like, oh, like that's why none of this, there's a level of realism that movies and shit cannot show, otherwise it's not entertainment anymore. It's horrifying. Like if people are shot and the gun sounds real and the bullet hit looks real and the body slumps in a real way, it's not James Bond anymore. It's just people are like, oh shit. Even in horror movies, is a level of just like a level of like removed from reality, and it has to be, because otherwise you just trigger a lot of like like upset parts of your brain of like, I've seen something I really shouldn't have seen. Talk shows were especially wild. I remember seeing the Jeffrey Dahmer segments in particular, and panels of women who were super obsessed with him. I love it so. Yes, I believe wasn't the Dahmer one like the first, or like the biggest instance of like that happening in like modern history, where like it was televised, there's recorded footage, it's still in living memory of like, yes, demonstrably rancid human being, but easy on the eyes. So people are like, well, I can maybe fix him, or like, I like the danger. It's like, you shouldn't like the danger. I remember how I ended up watching it, or if I downloaded it, or I saw it on like eBum's World, things like that. Or like there's a site called like Best Gore, which I don't know how I ended up on that. You know, bleeds a lot, dude. I suppose like the way he shot himself, because like if you up there into the sinuses, up into the brain, out the back of the skull, all of that is just like turned to soup in your skull and just pours out your nose. It's like. That one was actively assisted in crimes by police homophobia. Yes, it was a Magnum. It was a hefty fucking gun. Yeah, it was a big gun. Absolutely. Like it wasn't. It was it really wasn't a pea shooter. We ended up fine. We're surviving. The first time to incite any paraphernalia or mass obsession. Definitely one of the biggest even to this day. Yeah, it was. I remember hearing about it, like, because I think it's slightly. I think Dahmer was slightly before my time. When was Dahmer the 80s? But yeah, I remember hearing stories of like the police didn't want to get involved because it was gay crime, or it was gay shit, so they didn't want to step in. So it led to a lot of people who could very well have escaped, like being handed back to the killer. So it was the 80s, yeah. Okay, so that's there's also which coined the phrase "be gay, do crimes." I don't know if I want to link it back to Dahmer. To be honest. I want to give him that. Yo, Jetpack, what's good, buddy? Light lunch discussion? Yeah, just to get us into the game, you know? We're going to talk about murder and gore and, like, the horrible things that happen in the world, and then we'll go play some Lollipop Chainsaw. I think, yes, he was some type of Asian, yeah. Please tell him because he had acid on his brain. He was given to him by Jeffrey Dahmer through his skull. He was incoherent, so Dahmer caught up with him. Yeah. And there were a lot of like women around at the time going like, he's not okay. This guy is not all right. And the police were like, some type of Asian. Look, it was also like there's another layer of racism that was added into that of like they didn't want to look into it because he was gay. They didn't want to look into it because like he was an Asian man. And they were like, no. They were like, whatever, just like keep it behind closed doors. We don't want to know about it. And it's like, Jesus Christ. He literally has acid injected into his brain. He had a victim escape, got taken back to the front door because the cops decided it was a love spat. Yeah, that was the one. It's incredible to think like that, those things play out like that. Anyway, so how's everyone else doing? There's not as many serial killers nowadays, and that's because of surveillance state. Yeah. I think also, like... I feel like there's... one of the ones I've had down the rabbit hole of was... what was it? The cannibal guy. I think he was German. The cannibal who was, like, looking for a willing person to let him eat them. And, like, he found, like, a couple guys. And he was like, yeah, no, eat me. And I'm like, geez, there really is someone for everyone. But it's also, like, how bad they were at it. Like they, yeah. No, he tried to eat the guy's penis, but couldn't because it was too tough. Couldn't bite through it. And then he tried to cook his testicles, burnt one of them, over-seasoned the other. They were both inedible. And then there's, what's good, buddy? He had a fucked up childhood. Surprise. Shock. Shock. And yeah, just it was like just bleeding out in the bathtub. Like, sorry, I've ruined your testicles. Stop the madness. I know, it's fucking. If you made it into a movie, people would say this is unrealistic. Have you overseasoned the testicle? Too much salt, man. It's unpalatable. Like, he may be a cannibal, but he's not. He's not down for just eating any old shit. Yo, what's good, buddy? You walk into crime talk. I see a recent Smosh video where they made a Joseph Fritz. They really fuck. Do you think testicles are inherently tasty? Salty? I think I would imagine they probably are, right? Although I know, like, it's, you don't just cut a testicle open; it's full of cum. It's not like a Cadbury cream egg. Like, there are, like, to make you little cummy wummies. There's another gland that gets added into it. Just laughing, dude. Because what else do you do? What else do you do? Must be saline taste salty. I mean, meat generally is kind of salty. I've heard, like, weirdly enough, I still wrapped in foil. Good, keep them fresh. Like, I remember, like, this must have been like 2006, 2007, something like that. I was watching Richard and Judy for whatever reason, and they had a guy on who was like one of these guys who would go out to like remote, uncontacted villages and like look at, like, go out and just explore, like goes to like all these remote places and like went and visited one of these cannibal tribes. And so it was like, yeah, I've tried human meat, like, and they were, of course, like, they had to, like, poor Judy was like having about to have a nervous breakdown, and Richard was like on the edge of his seat, like, could you maybe take me next time? Because he's like, if anyone's gonna be eating human meat, it's probably Richard. And he was like, and they were like, so how did it taste? And he said, I always remember this, of the annoying thing is when you eat something weird, the joke is it tastes like chicken. And the annoying thing with human meat was it kind of tasted like chicken. Like, it was very kind of like, it was like the flavor was very like unremarkable. What, eating out? I know, right? Yeah, human flesh is like pork. It tastes, apparently it tastes like a combination of pork and chicken. That's why we're called long pork. We need a horror game just called Richard, where you're invited to a guest show. Off air, Richard hunts you. Oh, it's basically Poppy Playtime, but it's Richard on Richard and Judy. You've got to. Because you what? Yeah. Human is in like called long pork or long pig because we are taller than pigs, but it tastes kind of like pork. Hufu, the human flavored tofu. I actually don't remember that. And that's low-key hilarious. Of like, well, how do you corroborate this? Do you have to have like, here we are in the tasting department, and it's just a bunch of cannibals. And like, do you know what? Say what you will about this tofu. Tastes like dudes. Tastes like Jeff. Tastes kind of like Steve. I remember people talking about, like, with the whole like lab grown meats, of like lab grown beef and stuff like that, where it's like, would you eat lab grown human meat? Is that still cannibalism? I think it is. Stir fried cuss. Is that just like the cannibal version of Try Guys? the stir fried guys? Tastes like Jeff with overtones of Steve and salt undernotes of Tony. Oh, remember Tony? Evelyn with black bean sauce. That's your Epididymis, Seminole Vesicle, and the concept of those are the testes combined with the travel through the vast depends. Thank you, AMP Glads, right? It takes a lot. It takes a lot to make a couple cummies. Somehow that's not even the worst thing I've said today. Like if someone looks after me like Wagyu cows and they can eat me, I think yeah, that's a fair trade-off. If someone wants to treat me like a Wagyu cow, they get to eat my steaks. that's okay. As much tonight is Roast Christopher with a beautiful Miriam glaze, a side of garlic Hassan, and seasonal Mindy. Not the seasonal Mindy. They just carved a little off though and kept you alive to regrow up. Wasn't that a character in The Boys? It was a guy who had like he would just dumpster. Seasonal Lindy. I love her. She's great. They get to eat my steaks. They get to eat my steaks. You can add that as a quote if you want. It was a lad in The Boys. He was just a guy that would like regrow limbs like Deadpool or like Wolverine. So he would like he basically whore himself out essentially. So people would like give him like $100 so they could chop off his arm. And me, I wouldn't let others eat his eyes, balls, and penis. The rest eat it. Why eyes, balls, and penis? I'm not using it. If I'm dead, I'm not using it. If I'm alive, there's a lot of parts of me that I wouldn't let people eat. That's the line you draw. Feels disrespectful? Only if they do it without your consent. The penis is important to the dead man. Any ways to make it in the world? Honestly, you gotta make money somehow. In the anime, I'm the 7th prince, blah blah blah. There's literally an immortal beefy pig who just wants people to eat parts of him and enjoy it. He's also hella ripped. Wait, what? Anime was a mistake. I've hit you, God gives you your power. If that was it, if that was like the belief system. If that's it, if that's like, I don't want someone to eat my penis when I die, because then they're going to gain my power. I don't think anyone should have that power. That power dies with me. Do you know what? No questions, Your Honor. I think we uphold this will. You know, kill you from vitamin A toxicity? Is that just like average livers? That's what you think? I don't think anything. I'm dead. I ain't thinking shit. Well, apparently, penis is too tough to even get through. I took guys eating before, but it wasn't in a fork and knife and hot sauce kind of way. I'm gay. You're gay? In this chat? In this gay-ass Minecraft server? Wait, no, that's not the joke. That's not how it goes. We do need a gay command. I'm surprised we haven't got one. Who's in charge of this channel? I actually really need to do like a clear out of like all sorts of like stuff on the stream. I think this is Feb. Legitimately though, dude. So I know you're leaving us on the 17th. He's staying around ours and he's leaving to go to another friend. He's not dying. The way I phrased that seemed kind of open-ended of like, he's leaving this plane of existence on the 17th. We're turning off the machine on the 17th. We'll give you a nice send-off on the 17th, and then I have the rest of the week off from work. So I'm just probably gonna like rip a bunch of stuff out of stream and like really take a lot of it back to basics. And also I want to learn Blender and start making like some Shibuya Punk stuff to like new stream graphics, new backgrounds, all that kind of shit. I'm gonna do a whole revamp of the stream. So that's why he'd asked me to bring specific drugs. Yes, that's the reason. What is this?
集中しろ再生するぞ
次はどの部位からちょっと話を整理させてくれ
聞きたくない
まずこの豚は死なない首を切っても心臓を潰しても
Yo, Panda!
Looks like meat back on the menu, boys!
Dude, how is Godhand? we will see the rest of that clip in a minute. We will. Yo, Artistic, welcome on in. Morpheus, good to see you, friend. How we doing? How we doing? Give you a quick shouty outy outy. Hi. How was Godhand, dude? Is it an experience? Isn't it a wild ride? We're just talking about cannibalism here. If you have anything to contribute. Any thoughts on cannibalism? Hey Raiders, I draw things sometimes, known queerbo about the internet, and we're playing. Eventually, we're gonna play some Lollipop Chainsaw or whatever it's called. Yo, Adam, welcome, buddy. How are you doing today? I don't know if I love it. Don't need the brain. Ah, you're one of those. You're scared of Kuru. I know that. I know a little bit about that. All for it. Start the eat the rich. Start with the balls. I heard you do that. Freaking love Lollipop Chainsaw. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to either this game. I feel like Lollipop Chainsaw is either aged like milk or aged like wine, or some unholy combination of the two. You're good? I'm good too. Any thoughts on cannibalism? Just in general. Just asking the community. For no reason. we're gonna the last stream's gonna be one hell of a mukbang. Bit of both? I think it's gonna be a bit of both. They take my personality off you? Oh, is cannibalism your personality? I'm all about that cannibalism, man. What would you eat last for the body? Probably like feet, maybe. I don't know. Probably feet. Cause it lives and all that. That goddamn cause it lives, man. Are you absolutely jealous? But I have a big bottle of butterscotch Angels of Light with my name on it, dude. I haven't had butterscotch Angels of Light in so long. I'm actually kind of jealous. I'm heading over with a spoon. You better save me a bowl. Actually, I'm not sure like what Angel Delight ever was. It was like pudding or mousse or something, but like you said it and then it's like I don't know. It's like it's a little aerated. What the fuck is Angel Delight really? It's not custard. It's not pudding. It's an instant pudding. It is just pudding. Am I just misremembering what pudding even is? No, I don't want to buy it in bulk. Well, I might want to buy it in bulk. Sweet mousse-like dessert. Is there like ingredients and shit? Was there? I always remember the butterscotch and the strawberry. Was there ever any others? Was like banana or something? Like, I guess it's chocolate. I'm surprised they didn't go wild with flavors of Angel Delight. Like absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy with it. Anyway, what would you rather eat? Angel Delight or an actual human? Guys, you might be able to tell that I'm a little tired today. We're getting a little crazy. Like the conversation that I have lost full track of. Oh, what's going on anymore, man? There's a chocolate banana, I think. Ooh, you can make a swirl, surely. Like a yellow brown swirl. That shit look pretty. Oh, gorgeous. Can we replace latte art with Angel Delight art? Please and thanks. Would that be okay with everyone? We'll let these ads run, and then we'll hop over to video game. But I'm excited for Lollipop Chainsaw. I haven't played it since 2013. It's like 13 years ago, something like that. It's kind of silly. Kind of silly. I did see on the names on like the text scroll. There was some of the music was not scored but like curated through a certain member of a certain band who is a piece of shit. So that's fun. That's one thing that's aged terribly. Oh, the PS2 Blender background? Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick. It's really, really good. It's like, I genuinely thought, like, it might have been a, what do you call it? A repeating video of the actual PS2, like, background. I thought it was legitimate. And then, like, it was, like, a little bit too, like, custom fit. It was like, oh, this isn't, like, some, like, captured video asset. This is custom made. I was like, ooh, that's pretty, dude. Yeah, for those who don't know, Riddy has made the PS2 like blue blocks background for his stream, and it looks fucking sick. You know the band already? It could be a couple different bands. There's a few bands that aren't cool anymore. So Demon Blender, fucking sick. Can I, does it actually show, like, the actual, like, end result? It not. But was it from you or from this other Riddy? The other Ridder Crash. How dare. But yeah, so Lollipop Chainsaw was like I think Lollipop Chainsaw was like a weird game when it came out. Of, like, I don't know, I think calling it like the Stellar Blade of the PS3 is doing it a bit of a misservice. But it was very much like that sort of Japanese grindhouse where it's like it's just a riot of colors. But also like it still does those kind of like gratuitous violence in like a candy sweet environment. That is like, oh, this is like, oh, like all like the main character Juliet is like relentlessly sexualized, but also it's the kind of thing where like she winks and nods to it, or like that kind of shit where it's like okay, this isn't like your average anime game where it's like all the women are like explicitly not into this, and you persist regardless. Where it goes like, okay, now this is icky. I think it was very much like this is all done like a pantomime. There's a wink and a nod from every character, from what I remember. But it did have the obligatory trophy for looking up a skirt, which I did get 13 years ago. So at least you don't have to do that anymore. Planet Terror's a great Grindhouse movie. I need to rewatch that. I remember watching it, but I remember nothing from it. If that makes sense. But there was I'm thinking like other like modern Grindhouse movies. Would Slither count? Does Slither count as Grindhouse? Death Proof looked kind of fine. There was it's not a Grindhouse movie, but it does have a couple of shots and effects that are weirdly Grindhouse. Is Captain America: The First Avenger? If you're not familiar, it has a few shots where it's like doing like a collection of shots to like show like here he is fighting throughout the Second World War, kicking the crap out of Nazis, and it's him like doing like motorcycle jumps, throwing a shield, and like tanks explode, and it's all like quite over the top, like safe for family, like violence, like action, but it's all like presented on like film grain and like things like that, where it's like, oh, okay, this looks like a Grindhouse section, even though it's in a Marvel product. It's really strange, and it's kind of fascinating. And it really helped make that film, or it helped that film have a, yo, Teddy, you're far too kind. You're far too goddamn kind. Thank you so much, dude. 4 months, almost a year, that's crazy. Whereas, like, this feels like a child-friendly Grindhouse film at this point. Hanging around, innit? You're welcome to be here as long as you want, friend. I'd say things like Sharknado and Modern Grindhouse, just for subject matter alone. Kind of. There's like a, I mean, there is like a shock factor that things like Sharknado kind of go for. But it's a different kind of shock factor of like, it's not there to gross you out or like push the envelope or like what's acceptable in society. But like, it's to push the envelope on like how ridiculous kind of premise be. Don't forget you're here forever. Do it for her. Do it for him. So yeah, I think I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. But I feel like there's like some of the words here is like splatter. It's like excessive gore. I don't know if the Sharknado movies have that, because it is still. I feel like what ratings are the Sharknado movies? They're like 12A or something like that. Love this song. This song is fucking incredible. It's so good. This song was actually on my for my A levels, my music technology A level. This song was part of that exam. So during during the exam for my music tech A level, we got like a CD of like 12 songs, and then the exam was like asking questions about these songs and their production. So it was like, what is the layering called? Like, what kind of mic setup would you use to record this? Things like that, like some really, really cool stuff. And this song was on it. So like, me suspected ADHD dingus boy finishes a 90-minute exam in half an hour. So then I have an hour with a CD just bopping. It was great. Most modern Grindhouse ass movie I can think of is Mandy. I don't think I've ever heard of Mandy. Minded music, love that. Hell yeah. Yeah, I did, so I was never much of a musician. I was a drummer at best, which meant that, like, I don't play notes, but I can keep time very, very well. So rather than going into like music, I thought about music tech, which is basically just like studio maintenance. So like recording music, setting up microphones, like the production side of things. Like I made a complete MIDI reenactment of Billy Idol's White Wedding. You can trust these links? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. How long is it? 7 years ago? Fucking Nick Cage. Wait, who's that? I recognize that.
Under the crimson, primordial sky, the wretched warlock reached into the dark embrace. His fist closed around the serpent's eye.
I mean, already this looks cool as hell.
And eternal.
I recognize her, but I don't know where from.
Girl I saw. Do you know what to do?
Nice shot!
Ooh, monsters. Ooh.
You're a special one, Mandy. I too am a special one.
Yeah, that looks sick as fuck.
Be so very special together.
Nicolas Cage always gives the performance of a lifetime, but it's never necessarily a good or a bad performance. Is it?
So what you want?
It's crazy evil.
I fucking love Nick Cage.
You think you're so in love?
Yeah, this looks grindhouse as fuck.
Oh man, they wronged you. You exuded cosmic darkness.
It glowed from within, strange and eternal.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking chainsaw fight? Hell yeah. Dude, that looks fucking ace. Right, is Mandy streaming anywhere? Yeah, sure, have my cookies. No. No, it not. Buns, man. Buns and beans. Basically not about Emily's video, but as a movie, none of it makes any fucking sense. Perfect. I take no responsibility if you watch it. I will blame you explicitly if I don't like it. Right, should we bounce over the video game? It's been running this whole time. I can remember like virtually nothing of this. I have no idea what the volume's gonna be like. But let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, too left, too right, too up and too down, or just the right shape. Let's make sure subtitles are on. Always want subtitles. Come down, normal, vibration on. Sure! We do have to play this on hard. I've seen Trixie play this, so just FYI, you're iconic. Yes! I can remember virtually nothing of this game. But I remember it being a lot of fun. I think I have all the DLC as well, so we might have like some extra outfits as well. San Romero High School, it's the best! Straight in with it, hell yeah. I fucking... The audacity of video games is something I'm in love with. I forgot it was a birthday game. I believe this might have been pre-Bayonetta. I think it might have been, actually. I'm not sure. This is 2013. Do you know, Bayonetta might have been like 2000. I'm not sure. Judith Starling, age 18. Some other stats that I cannot read.
This is so irritating.
Honestly, when do we get the Lollipop Chainsaw Bayonetta crossover movie? I bet it isn't gay. One of my favorite things about is finding random streamers on TikTok is finding random gay streamers who are playing Bayonetta for the first time, and then just being like constantly like, "Oh my god, oh no," like, "Oh my god, she is everything." I'm like, welcome to Bayonetta. Well, we're not saving those kids.
Jeez, it sucks when things explode. I need to find Nick.
Pom pom bashes for chainsaw attack. All right.
How to cook zombies? Awesome!
We got some medials. Oh. I don't know if how is the volume for you guys? It's kind of quiet for me. Bayonetta was released in October 29, 2009. Okay, so I think this is later than Bayonetta then. How do we... Look at this little guy. Okay, so that might be what we do then. Get in the bin. Alright, so they're not telling us any of the controls other than what I'm figuring out. Get you, maybe. Thank you. So I guess we want to do lots of stuns. So Bayonetta predates Lollipop Chainsaw by 3 years. Is kind of crazy. I can't break that. Any more beard guys? Can't break that. We're already at half health. Okay, we're not saving her. Jobs are good. Nothing out here. Any more beard guys? Oh boy. Kill zombie will tell you how many zombies you have left to kill. Okay.
Right there, you zombie jerks. I'll help you.
Can we... Oh. Can we... You... Reminds me of Wet. I mean, it is a character action game. Right, so we have to... You're done. Maybe? So they hit through our attacks like that. Get rid of you. Okay, one more dead. So you. I don't know what our combos are, if we have any. Dead Rising, that's just subject matter. Yeah, Dead Rising is definitely somewhat similar. Gold zombie medals are the basic currency used to purchase items at the shop-to-shop.zom.
Be careful.
Alright, so we got one kid.
Whoa, zombies suck dick at driving.
Can we get over there? Is there any way over there? Can we actually break this or nah? Oh, do you have to double back around for it, maybe? Alright, let's have a look at our Juliet stash. Zombie album, trophies, lollipop cases, telephone messages. Sure. How to cook a zombie. Combos. Square. We have square, we have triangle. We have square and then triangle. And that's it. Alright. Ooh, I'll take that.
I'll share, Nick.
Use the D-pad. Sick. Oh, any D-pad button brings up the inventory. Gotcha. Understood. I'm thinking about other like grindhouse movies that have come out recently, and I feel like we honestly don't get a huge amount of them. I feel like was grindhouse replaced with like art house movies? How do we get those coins? I want them fucking coins, dude. Aha! Gib. The camera is nuts. This game came out 3 years after Bayonetta. Yeah, dude. 3 years is a lot longer than I would have thought.
Your license should be revoked, bro.
I'll rip out your teeth.
Oh, great. This isn't going to be as easy as I
For low slashes, useful for getting rid of low zombies.
Don't be looking at my skirt.
I'll take it. Dawn is pretty grindhouse. I would say yeah. Also, it's great because that is like one of the biggest bait and switch movies I've ever seen. Machete is quintessentially grindhouse. It's very much like a love letter to. Aha, there we go.
The best calories.
The best calories, sure. More Zambos? Oh boy. It's a crime movie. Yeah, so like, everyone did. It literally wasn't it wasn't marketed as a horror film at all. Oh. Go. So we can be stun locked pretty easily in this, huh? Whoa. Ow. We might actually die. Alright, get you. Okay, good, there we go. Let's go over and press to rip into them. Oh boy. Whoa. Get rid of all of these guys. They have so much health. These are just like basic ass zombies as well. Ooh. Sparkle hunting. We got one, whatever one of those is. Get 3 more zombies in a row to get a sparkle bonus. Okay, we can do that though. Get off, get off, get off, get off. There we go, that works. That should be like an instant kill move, right?
Who am I?
It's just, who am I? Fairly durable, yeah, dude. Apparently, zombies are no joke. Did I see more zombies coming down here? I swear I did. Maybe not. What does that mean?
Watch out!
That's fine.
Come on, get away from me.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Alright, so there's anything else around here that we need? Holy frame rate? Oh, you know, this is a PS3 game. We don't get a lot. We don't get a lot in the way of frames here. Not in this world. We after you reach the third classmate, the Lollipop is located behind the bus to the right of when you go to the gate. It's here? No. To the right of the bus or right on the bus? Do we go in the bus? He's fine for a while. So there's nothing in there. The Adventure Center Time remake has been cancelled? Really? I thought that was like mostly like there. I thought they started like releasing images of what it was going to look like. Holy shit! It's so rare that you hear of a game like that being cancelled. I wonder why. Have they said why? Was it didn't like the direction it was going or some shit? Reach the third classmate. The Lollipop is located behind the bus to the right of where when you go through the gate. Maybe it's in the next bit then. Look, there we go. That's such a shame. I was looking forward to that as well. I was like, oh, that's gonna be fucking sick. Honestly, any excuse to play Sands of Time again is like, I'm on board for that. Jesus Christ. So when they... Whoa. Get out of it. Damn. Yeah, these zombies are very, very tough. He's probably fine, right?
My favorite president is Warren G. Harding.
Right.
So rad to save somebody's life.
Oh boy. Okay. It's good that we can't accidentally kill him. Alright, so we got 3 more. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Well, we're just playing keep away at this point. Dude, if you could, like, run away, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. There we go. You good, bud? You alright? Because I'm not. I'm fucked. I heard recently that Ubisoft is just hemorrhaging money. There was talk of going up for sale. When they... I know there was talk of, like, them getting bought out by, like, Saudi princes and shit like that. There were... Because, like, Saudi Arabia is just buying so much stuff at this point. So I was hearing there was rumblings of that, but I don't know if that'll go through. I don't understand how Ubisoft is hemorrhaging money. Like, what is Ubisoft making these days? It's like, it's... As far as I'm aware, like, Assassin's Creed's doing well. There was a few like smaller Prince of Persia projects
spiritual
that were.
pressure.
Yo, Giga, what's good, buddy? How did you today, man? I mean, the phenomenal waste of time and energy that was, what do you call it? What was it? Skull and Bones, whatever it was. Cannot be ignored. Oh my god, have you seen I'm just looking up like Ubisoft games. See what they're making. Have you seen the original Ubisoft logo? Have you seen this shit? Look how cool that is, man. You can't really see because apparently this, but look at that. How gorgeous is that? It's very MTV. That's actually really cool. Fix the being, it's great. It does look like boobs. A lot better and unique. Fully. That's that's what I remember for the longest time, and that's just wow. That's just more of that. You buy soft. You soft for that? Damn it. All right. So what have they made in recent years? Let's go for like 2023. Just Dance. How does Just Dance do these days? I assume Just Dance used to be huge. I know it's still huge. Assassin's Creed Nexus VR, never heard of it. For the meta. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora was apparently really good. Yo, Samus, welcome, buddy. Thank you for being third. Prince of Persia Lost Crown was really good fun. If anyone wants a good Metroidvania, that is a very good Metroidvania. I liked it a lot. Skull and Bones, ha! Rainbow Six Small, cute. Oh yeah, X Defiant. Oh my god. Rogue Prince of Persia was meant to be really good. Battlecourt Arena, never heard of. Rabbids Legends of Multiverse. iOS shit, so like won't be that big. Beyond Good and Evil 2 Anniversary Edition, that did well, right? I mean, that game is phenomenal. Star Wars Outlaws, it's Star Wars, so it does something. But I remember that being middling. Monopoly, sure. Just out 2025.
I'm doing my part.
Champions Tactics Grim Warrior. NFL Primetime. There's a lot of iOS and Android games, actually. Bump under the iOS Android. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows is really good. I think it did alright. Like, it sold well. I don't know if it says, like, sales or anything like that. Surpassed 1 million players on its release day. 3 million players within a week. Steam showed a current playing of 40,000, growing to 64,000 during its first weekend after launch. The feat established the game as the highest Assassin's Creed game concurrent players on Steam to date. Although, according to Ubisoft, the fans report, Shadows has outperformed Assassin's Creed Odyssey in consumer spending day, and had achieved the second highest day one sales revenue in history of the franchise, ranking only behind Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ubisoft said Shadows was overperforming. Sick. Glad to hear it. Another Just Dance. Anno 17. Okay. Those said it sold the most copies. I think it's because the copies doesn't mean a huge amount with the way that games are sold differently now. Because you have different versions, different passes. You have games being generally more expensive now. You have things like either battle passes, season passes, DLCs. So just copies is less of a key point value now. It's less of a key number now, because it might be it doesn't sell that many units, but the people that did buy it are buying all the DLC, which makes up for the small initial buy-in. or you've sold millions and millions and millions of copies, but no one's buying the DLC. You know, so I think the number of copies is not as interesting or not as singular a note of success or not these days. Things like that throw off things like cinema ticket sales. I think so, yeah. Yeah. And I think people these days know that, like, like the day one, the week one, the month one, there is a legacy to these of, like, media doesn't go anywhere, especially now, like, media, especially like games, like things on digital marketplaces, they don't go anywhere. They're still there, even after, like, 3 months after release. You're still selling new copies, basically. No one's buying secondhand, unless people are specifically seeking out secondhand physical copies. So, like, I think the tail for sales is longer. As time goes on, making $1 billion in cinema means less. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I quite like The Division. I've heard, like, people, like, it's had a consistently high player base. Like, it's not doing awful. Yeah, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake cancelled. Ooh, okay, this one here. Oh, it was announced in 2020, cancelled today. Ubisoft cancels 6 projects, including Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake, closes 2 studios, and confirms further layoffs for major company restructure. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. It was in the cancellation of 6 games, including Prince of Persia, and a delay to further 7 titles. Ubisoft studios will be closed completely as a result of changes, while others are subject to further layoffs. Of the half a dozen games that have been fully scrapped, Ubisoft are only publicly naming 1 today, as long as they wait of things. 3 of the cancelled games were new IPs, while 1 was a mobile game. Here's the thing: if it's mobile games, if they're dropping, like, some mobile divisions, like, we won't see a huge difference. Because, like, what do they like have that was like a TBA? Heroes of Might and Magic on Windows. Tom Clancy's Division on Android isn't out yet. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six on Android isn't out yet. So those are all on mobile. Assassin's Creed Hex, it's all TBA. Assassin's Creed Codename Invictus. Assassin's Creed Jade. Beyond Good and Evil 2. I would be surprised if a Beyond Good and Evil 2 hadn't been cancelled at this point. March of Giants, Morbid Metal for Windows, Division 3, Splinter Cell remake. If it's wait, hang on, where was what was Prince of Persia? Was Ubisoft Montreal. Montreal and Toronto. So potentially Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell remake potentially gone. If we're looking at like stuff out of the Toronto office. Prince of Persia better than Assassin's Creed. I think that's a pretty lukewarm take. I think that's pretty lukewarm. I think they do it. I think they started out very similar and they have become vastly different things. And I think it feels like it's the cool thing to dog on Assassin's Creed. But I am an unapologetic Assassin's Creed fan. I think those games are great fun. I feel like mobile gaming on the decline. All those games like Simpsons tapped out, closed down, the money pit ran dry. I think there are massive gachas have like, I think particularly ones from like Asian territories, so like Chinese, Japanese games are just so big, so difficult to like really compare with. I think you look at like, this goes back to like the difference in the way people game in these different territories. Like across Asia, like mobile gaming is just bigger. Always has been. It's why things like the Vita, the DS, and things like that gets way more support in Asian territories. It's because that's kind of like what they're built for. Like as adults, it gets rarer and rarer to see people using those devices. Assassin's Creed Stinky Poo Poo, am I cool yet? You are now. Never played Prince of Persia, but I was a big AC fan towards the beginning of the series. Prince of Persia is great fun. It really, really is. If you like the acrobatics of early Assassin's Creed games, Prince of Persia will have a lot for you, because it's mostly that. It's much more, it's acrobatics and puzzling, with some combat. Someone already did the math of Assassin's Creed. Look at the player base of Shadows compared to Origins. Okay, so what is this? The year, the retail, the regular price, adjusted price for 2025, deluxe price and adjusted for 25. Estimated units, estimated players. Where are they getting this from? Estimated sales use adjusted. Market volume, percent of market volume. Dude, I'm not. Some fucker on Reddit. I'm not listening to this. Where are they getting their estimations from? The market is not the same as it was in 2010. To even insinuate that the market hasn't changed in 15 years makes me want to call this person a fucking moron. Like, percent of market volume, like, the games, like, just the scope of the games market is so much bigger in 2025 than it ever was in 2010. Like, that's crazy, because you look at, like, what it's making more, and it's less of the percent of market volume, if this is to be trusted. Like, make more money is smaller share of market. Like, sure, that just means there's growth in other areas. It's not a bad thing. That's still making ridiculous money. So, like, come on. Seems very ChatGPT. I made a typo, but I think it should rebrand to Chap. I don't think... No, ChatGPT makes it more human. I feel like that that humanizes it a bit in a way that I don't want. What is the thread this is from? What was this person saying? Like, who do they say they are? Because, yeah, I don't know, dude. And you say, like, the adjusted, and it's like, okay, but that doesn't factor in what development costs are now versus then. It's not working into promotional costs. Like, like, it's just what territories were they counting at the time. Like, I want to see it, but, like, I was doing some debates on this. I compared data to see how the sales performance of newer RPG titles from Ubisoft hold up against the original Assassin's Creed titles when on an even playing ground. Even playing ground. Alright, Mr. Reddit. With your 100 post karma. Starting rationale, inflation calculator you use from Bank of Canada. Unit sales estimates required from VGCharts.com. Where is VG Charts getting their data from? Is there a About Us? Methodology. How are they getting it? Because that's the thing. That's always when someone goes like, "Oh, Steam player base," and I'm like, Steam's one platform amongst 3 to 4 different platforms. Since the end of 2018, VG Charts no longer produces estimates for software sales. This is because the high digital market share for software was making it both more difficult to produce reliable retail estimates, but also making those estimates increasingly unrepresentative of the wider performance of the games in question. As a result, the software front, we now only record official shipments and sales data, where such data is made available by developers and publishers. The legacy data... So even... they're saying they don't have access to data. So, yeah, so this is crock of shit. Yeah, they're talking absolute bollocks. I appreciate you want to find data. I appreciate you want to find numbers, really. I really, really do. It's not a problem with you. I wouldn't ever want I wouldn't want you to feel like I'm pointing at this and going like, this is unreliable horseshit, and any of that is because you brought it to our attention. It's interesting that people are trying to bring a rationale to it, but I would want to see like an actual like economist look at it or something like that. He made mistakes and he's causing the death of the world fast, but he's a good chap. He's alright, lad. Too many words for me to bother reading. I figured the copy sold data is pretty accurate. That was only what I looked at. That's fair. Yeah. It's as soon as they were like, oh yeah, we track physical shipments, and it's like, okay, physical shipments don't mean shit these days. So like, and they're saying like since 2018, I was like, okay, so for what? 8 years they've been dwindling in their reach. No specific details been given on the 7 titles of Ubisoft delayed, either through its number. Does include the unannounced the game once set for launch before March 31st. That is widely expected to be the company's Assassin's Creed Black Flag remaster, which will now launch the coming financial year, so before March 23rd. March next year. Fuck, dude! Stockholm will fully close as a result. Oh, Ubisoft Stockholm. What are they making? What have they made? Nothing, apparently. Fully close as a result of changes, having previously collaborated on Avatar Frontiers of Pandora alongside mobile studio Ubisoft Halifax. Okay, so Ubisoft Stockholm seems to be a support studio, and Ubisoft Halifax is a mobile studio. Restructurings have also taken place at Ubisoft offices in Abu Dhabi, at Trial Studio Red Links, and a massive home of the Division. Okay, so Red Links and Division is interesting. Ubisoft offices in Abu Dhabi. Are they actually the developer? They made Clash of Beasts in 2022. And that seems to be it. So either they made one game and were relegated to support studio, or they've been making something for the past 4 years and that's been canned. Which, if they're closing a studio and they've also cancelled 6 games, Abu Dhabi is another iOS, Android, mobile studio. Actual financial reporting sales. Ubisoft have not released any numbers on the sales. No, there was on the wiki, which we'll go back to. They had something, so we'll see where that's drawing that data from. All teams will be required to return to in-office working 5 days a week. Review projects across December and January. Current market evolution in mind, which is constantly more selective. Ubisoft chief financial. You've seen last quote showing a never before seen level of competition. Competition and selection is here to stay. Okay. When you're coming in number 1, number 2 with great content quality in a given segment, then you have a very strong forward in terms of player. Yeah, sure. In the sense of how vast an impact Ubisoft expects the restructure to have, as well as how badly it feels it's needed, the company has scrapped its previous guidance on the full financial year. Now expects net bookings of around 1.5 billion, down by 330 million. Addition reflect to changes to the company's upcoming release pipeline following implementation of an updated development roadmap, and the decision to postpone negotiations on certain partnerships. So, postpone negotiations on certain partnerships could be things like Saudi Arabia. Houses split into 5 creative houses that operate as independent business units, the first of which was decided last year. The previously established Vantage Studios now encompasses the development of Ubisoft's 3 biggest brands, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. Okay, so for the most part, Vantage Studios is going to be the studio to look out for things Assassin's Creed. And soon the remaining divisions will take on themed groups to cover the company's remaining franchises. Creative House 2 will be dedicated to shooters and look after the Division, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell. Creative House 3 will focus on live experiences, including For Honor, The Crew, Raiders of the Republic, Brawlhalla, and Skull and Bones. Okay, so they have the single player big old adventure game. Although no, this doesn't make fucking sense.
Nice
So-
shot!
Creative House 1 is going to be Assassin's Creed and Far Cry Rainbow Six. Creative House 2 will be dedicated to shooters, which is Far Cry not? I guess, unless they see Far Cry as more of an RPG than a shooter. Let's go in like Division, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell arguably have online components, I guess. Or maybe it's just like it's more military themed. Potentially. And then Creative House 3 will be live experiences, which I assume will be like they're mostly online games and experiences like For Honor, The Crew, Raiders Republic, Brawlhalla, Skull and Bones. Creative House 4 will feature a narrative-driven and fantasy-oriented series called Anno, Might and Magic, Rayman, Prince of Persia, and Beyond Good and Evil. Yes, seemingly Beyond Good and Evil 2 still lives. Okay. So I guess the so Creative House 1 is just for the biggest names. If you're a big name, if you're like a legacy, like they're never gonna stop this train on this IP, you're in Creative House number 1, regardless of what kind of game you are. If you're not part of like the big 3 names of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, you get divvied out into specific development houses, which kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't have a particular issue with that. Creative House 5 will center on family and casual gaming, including Just Dance, Uno, Hasbro, Idle Miner Tycoon, Ketchup, Hungry Shark, Invincible, Guardian the Globe. Okay, so yeah, that's Creative House 5 will be mobile and family shit. Fair. Why not? Oh god. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna go in the comments. Restructuring isn't always a bad thing. Organizing teams to focus tasks could lead to better games, or it could lead to more samey games. Yeah, so it's usually, depending on how big the reorganizing can be, it's either a last-ditch attempt for a company experiencing death rattles, you know? And like, as far as I'm aware, Ubisoft like hasn't been doing like nothing but stinkies. Ubisoft did the same thing that Activision did, where it took established studios and just converted them into support teams for 1 or 2 franchises. Yes, yeah. So there's a few companies that are now just like Call of Duty support studios, and it's pretty grim, to be honest. I remember when Ubisoft was Ubisoft. It's so strange to see these companies that change the landscape and earn crazy social capital become the butts of jokes. It's nuts. It really is. It's for sale. It's easy on paper to sell 5 studios as opposed to the hundreds they have now. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, they could potentially sell off each house wholesale far easier. I've also had some experience of this with the team that I work on at work. So the team I work on in my boring human job, we were under the pillar of a particular part of the company, and we were like a ancillary part of an existing pillar because we were brand new. We were doing stuff that no one else was doing, and because we were doing stuff that no one else was doing, we were selling off the services for quite cheap. But we had the cushion of the rest of the established pillar that was making easy money, like a good margin on their work, meant that overall the pillar was profitable, even though we weren't really earning our keep. But with the idea of expanding what we do and becoming more established, we've now been split out, and so now we're having to stand by ourselves. The contracts that we have are not profitable enough, and that's a big problem for the higher ups. I don't particularly give a shit because it's corporate business shit, but it is a is a problem for our like heads of department and shit like that, because now there's a laser focus on our department, like we're not making enough money. And it might be something like that where they're going, okay, now you're part of your own thing, you need to sit, like the family games need to really stand by themselves. They can't have like, they can't be subsidized with Assassin's Creed money or some shit like that, you know? Neversoft became a COD support team, which was odd because I thought the Crash remaster did very well in New York. The Crash remaster was Toys for Bob. Was it that? Did it have anything to do with Neversoft? And Neversoft, Tony Hawk has been Neversoft in a long time. I don't know who did the Tony Hawk remake. Neversoft did the really? I thought Toys for Bob did the remaster as well. Oh, fair enough. Maybe I'm misremembering because I think Toys for Bob did the Spyro remaster, didn't they? Potentially. But that's our that's our sidebar around the video game industry, which I love. Video game? No, we can still talk video game industry. I'm down for that. Yeah, I think yeah, Toys for Bob, I think they wanted to do, they went on record saying like they wanted to do more stuff, don't they? They wanted to do far more what do you call it? What is it? Fucking, what were we talking about? They want to do, or I might be talking about Bloober Team, actually. I think the Bloober Team wanted to do more, like original stuff rather than being like a remaster studio, if I remember right. Groggy zombies are used to decapitate users, pom-pom bashes to get zombie groggy. Well. The only time I've ever seen this game was when my brother was all about it. And he's a weird creep, so I filed this game under nah, not in a million years. I would try and unlink it from him. This game is, I think this game is a mixed bag. But overall, some fun. I got my two mixed up. Oh, back here. Okay, that's fine actually.
Hold on, I'm coming.
All right, the camera is going to be an interesting one. Alright, so we just need to be way better at dodging. And then we'll be fine. Ow. Oh, get off. We'll catch up with you guys. There we go, get rid of you. Vicarious Visions did the Crash, and the remasters, obviously, as well as the shouts at the start of the Crash. Oh yeah, Vicarious Visions! That's the one. Yo, Amber, what's good, buddy? How are we doing today?
It's so rad to save somebody's life.
Are we well? Oof. Oof. A super long workday, but otherwise alive. I'm glad you survived. Come on, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Whoop. Dude, the pom-pom is not an attack that I feel is worth it. Oof. Get rid of you, maybe. Oh, he has gotten hit. Okay, so they don't do a huge amount of damage very, very fast. Let me catch up. What did you do? Vicarious Vision did the Crash and Tony Hawk remasters, because it shouts at it at the start of the Crash. They got absorbed into the cop machine. Neversoft hasn't existed for years. I thought so. Neversoft did the OG Tony Hawks. My brain made a bad connection. That's fine. Seems to rely very much on style because it looks like it's very clunky. It is very clunky. It's very, very clunky. But you want to play Beautiful Joe? I need to play that. I've never played it before, but I should. Super long work day, but alive. I'm glad you survived. I'll trust you and give it another shot. You've never led me astray, like that summer where you told me I could pull off bangs. You could! You could pull off bangs! I stand by that! The summer of bangs was a good summer. I'm sorry they treated you so poorly. And then bangs you off. Yeah, you're meant to be going to see my friend Bangs. Let's see.
Get away!
Alright, he's starting to take a lot of damage, huh? So am I immortal during this? Look at that. Get rid of you. So we do this, and we don't get hit again. Can we dodge? Ooh. Get rid of all you idiots. So he just like went all the way through our dodge. Interesting. I realized that we're also playing like quite a lot of like action games from the PS3 era, like this, like Splatterhouse, Wet. Like there's a lot of like a lot of weird like little character action games that I don't think like anyone gives a shit about these games anymore. Is that our new niche on the internet? Get rid of you. Oh shit. Actually, there's stuff over there. Shit. Ah, the golden lollipop.
Strawberry's my favorite.
There we go. Catch up. I've heard bangs fucks. If only there was a better way to say that. If only there was. I don't think there is, though. And the devs not making Julia 18 at least. Wait, what? Congrats to the devs to making Julia 18 at least. Oh, I see. Yeah. She is explicitly stated to be 18. And I don't know how. I'm ignorant of like American schools, but like to us, 18, you've finished college and you're about to start uni. It is her 18th birthday. I do remember she did say, "Oh, this is all on her birthday," so it is very much like by the skin of their teeth. Very much by the skin of their teeth.
Glad you made it, pilot dude.
Pilot dude? He's a pilot, is he?
Hold on, this is too dangerous. I'll meet you in the square.
Oh, so we didn't rescue him, eh?
Get off me, you bastard! Oh shit! Don't let
Oh no! He crashed over by the school and is probably dead.
Oh no, he's probably dead. And being 18 your last year of high school for college is not uncommon. Okay.
Just a second.
18th of the senior year.
It's Mom, Juliet.
So how many years? We've looked at this before, but I haven't looked at it in a while. What is your you say like there's junior year and like senior year. Is that specifically of high school, or do you have like junior and senior in middle school and like was it lower school? I guess.
Now is the perfect time to do some shopping. I'll share, Nick.
It's very store. Be careful. Chop to shop locations are rare. All right, let's go buy some
I
steals.
wonder what they have.
Magic beans and a lollipop.
Click, click.
Oh, we've got 3 lollipops. Okay. We can sell our platinum medals for 500 medals. Interesting. Awesome skills. Chainsaw stab. Chainsaw chain.
What should I get?
Okay. High school is freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Oh, so 4 years. Okay. Prior to that, this is grade number. Right. So in the UK, you have like preschool, and then you have primary school, which is years 1 to 7, and then you've got secondary school, which is you have primary school, which is years 1 to 6, and then you have secondary school, which is years 7 to 11. Then you have, which at the end of year 11, you will be 16 usually. And then you have like basically college, or what's called sixth form, which if you're if a school has like a college attached to it, like mine did, so you would go into sixth form, which is technically years 12 and 13, but it's just sixth form. It's like a separate little thing. Like, you don't have to wear school uniform anymore. You're given more freedom in terms of, like, you can come and go from the school campus much more. And it's much more of, like, a university experience. Like, teachers stop, like, if you don't turn up for class, no one cares. Like, it's on you. And then university is after that, where you usually start that at 18. Sixth form can also be replaced with vocational college. True, it can. So elementary is either K5 or 1 to 5 if you went to a specific kindergarten school, then junior is 6 to 8. Okay, so grades end at 8th. Gotcha. I can't remember what we call our, like, numbered years.
What should I get?
Because, like, what our kindergarten would be. I mean, we call it reception. So you have reception year 1 to 6 is primary school. Sometimes, what do we call it? I've forgotten what it's called again. Holy shit! I think my brain's actually leaking out my nose. Reception. Reception, I think, can be its own thing. But even then, I went to a thing called it was a school like style club, but it was for younger children because my mum was working. And it was called Tiny Tots, but the whole thing is not called Tiny Tots. It was like a daycare, I guess. So we have like daycare and then reception, years 1 to 6, then years 7 to 11, then college or years 12 and 13, and then university. It's also still referred to as K-12, but for some reason they decided to call 9 to 12 by names. I think just to make high school seem more adult and thus less weird for creeps to hit on. Okay.
What should I get?
I mean, it makes sense for the creeps. I mean, like, sixth form kind of is also, like, has a similar sort of thing where it's like you are year 12 and 13, but you are also sixth form as a separate thing. So, it's a bit up and around. I'm going to sell a platinum medal and get shitloads of cash because I want to get some... Oh, I'm buying a platinum medal for 500. Oh, so I can't buy any strength yet. Okay.
I found something.
We'll absolutely buy some magic beans. And that's it.
Okay then.
That's all we're doing. Alright, it's not going that way. We're in here then. Okay, camera.
Get out of my way! I'm in a hurry!
Those are some big ass barrels. Oh, they were kissing. There we go. We got them all. 3 zombies. I'll take a medal. I don't know, the platinum medals, I can't remember if there's like a way to farm them. I'll take it. Hey, don't talk about yourself that way. You look good in shape. I'm doing okay. I need more magic beans, though.
Heat it up.
Oh, number 2. I have to use the chop shop. Okay, cool. So they're actually in order in the guide. That's good. What's back here? Nothing. Nothing. Check out how to cook zombie in the pause when you're pressing it to see awesome tips. How to cook zombie. Main character zombie hunter combos. New zombie hunter guide. Okay. As so much visual feedback. It's a very busy game. It's a very, very busy game. And like, it's a lot to process, I'm not gonna lie. Especially streaming. It's very busy, especially because we're playing this on hard as well. Can I get it? No. But we should, in theory, get most of this game, most of the platinum done in one playthrough. And then there's like a score attack mode, but I don't know if I'll do that on stream or not. 26 Zambas! Oh boy. Let's see if we can corral them at all.
I'll share, Nick.
Come here, come here. I will use one. Thank you very much. Get out. Get in the bin. Okay, no, just die. Yeah. We're playing this hard as well. Yes, for trophies. There are some collectibles that do not spawn unless you're on hard mode. See, it's all horror references. Oh my god. There is like no like I get rid of you actually. Get rid of all of this. Actually, do we want to use another one of these guys? I think we do. Get rid of all of these idiots. I'm hoping that the strength upgrades are going to be like noticeable. Because at the moment, even like basic zombies are very tough. There we go. So yeah, this is like it's a character action beat 'em up type thing, but like get rid of you. Ooh. But it's like I feel like there's like known like things that like we know now in game dev that I think we were still really looking at the time. I think like some of that I always appreciate in video games is like some sort of like hit spark, or like even if it's like weapons have or strikes have some sort of a notification, or like some sort of like, you know, like weapons will leave like a little air trail behind them to say like, oh, this is an attack happening. It doesn't have to be a lot, but like a little something to go like, oh, a wind-up has started. Yeah. Ooh. That works. That guy. Okay. Hopefully that's a checkpoint. Not the grannies. I'm not sure what they even do. Ooh. Oh, that's special named. Oh boy. Alright, kill him. Job's good. Alright, $100, I'll take it. Not terrible. Am I stuck in like... I'm stuck in hyper mode until... I'm stuck here until hyper mode runs out, I guess. Phenomenal. But yeah, I think there's a... It seems like the PS3 games we're playing recently, it's all action games. And it is very, very interesting.
Zombie's not dead.
George. Lock on target to switch targets. Oh, we can actually lock on. Okay, cool. Where are they? Oh, they are. Ow. I did. Whoop. Is that the kid we... That's the kid we saved. OMG. Dude, she is a high school girl. What else would you say? You know? What else would you say? Alright, for some reason I want, damn it. I'm waiting, I want X to be jump or dodge, but it's circle to like dodge roll.
I love you, baby. Always.
When do we get thrown back to? I don't know how generous or how harsh this game is in terms of checkpoints. I'm assuming it's pretty tough. Okay, we're right here, that's fine. They fall with hair personalities. I think they started being born with them in the mid-10s. So edgy, so woke of you. God damn. Go to you. Oh no, the woke. It's you! Actually, could you imagine not being woke in 2026? Hella cringe. Let's be the gay. If I have anything to do with it, I'm trying to get you on side. There we go. Is that gonna kill him? It do. We got George! And 2 platinum medals. Don't know quite what they're for. Oh god, hazmat boys. Zombies with health bars with their heads are more aggressive and harder to kill. Great. Oh, it's Jerry. Oop. I'm not sure how we do this. Are we just doing this for all eternity? Okay, so they do stagger a little bit then. All right, good. Boink. Okay. Alright, the guy with the breath attack is gonna fuck us up something massive. We should see how Woke's tired as called to black people about broad society. I think got turned into a slur by the right. After being called it for years. Letters are finally sitting there thinking, oh wait, yeah, we are woke. That's a good thing, you 12-year-olds. I think people on the left were always like, yeah, what's wrong with that? It was basically it's woke has become the new snowflake. Of like, it's usually people who are very, very upset are using the term snowflake, which is a great self-report of like, if a snowflake is defined by someone who is very like upset on a hair trigger, I don't see anyone getting quite so upset on a hair trigger than like the conservative, what we would call now anti-woke brigade. You know, someone's calling someone a snowflake. Chances are that person, the person using the word snowflake is probably a snowflake. Is how I've come to understand how that word is used. Okay. Okay, so once he's at half health, I think. we can do that. Okay, Jerry. Okay, Jerry hurts. Ooh. The camera could do some work in this game, I'll tell you that much. Okay. He's just a guy now. Get him. It's a very stupid game. And like, do stupid games need special justification? I don't think so.
Oh, Nick, please be okay.
Oh wait, I thought her boyfriend was called Romeo, because she was Juliet. And there was a whole that thing.
Nick, are you here? It's okay to come out. Nick, oh please.
Juliet! Ah! I'm so hungry. Ah!
This does actually remind me of the game that's coming out, I think this year, is Stupid Never Dies, which I am curious about. As you left is that no one is special and we all have to take care of each other and allow each other to express ourselves. The ideology of the right is that you're the most special and you have to take from others. Yes. She was back to back. You'll stop. You're all good. You're all good.
Just a little bit. I don't know what that means. What does it mean?
Oh no, it can't be.
I feel it in me. I'm gonna become one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I'm screwing up your birthday, aren't I? I'm sorry, Juliet. I don't want to fuck up your birthday.
Birthday? Don't worry about that. That's the dumbest thing ever.
See, if this continued to like center her as like the center of the universe, I'd be very happy. That'd be so funny.
I know I've never said it or anything, but I kind of, sort of, you know, love you. Oh, I fucking love you.
Yo, okay, what's good, buddy?
Nick.
I'm sorry, I'm dying on your birthday. I think that's it's a great framing of that. Yo, guy, welcome, buddy. Finally fucking free. One of those days, huh?
It's the only chance we have to save you.
Juliet? What the fuck?
I love you too, baby.
He's zombieing and he's more concerned with her birthday. What a good guy, right? Keep boy. Oh wow, we did terrible, huh?
One more time.
D plus. Uh-oh. Again, I'll choose prologue in ranking mode. Alright, don't mind if I do. In ranking mode, you compete against zombie hunters from around the world by changing stages. Following the rules, try it out! Aha, skill. Like double D plus? Wow! Can you not sexualize characters in this video game, please?
My bedroom.
Can you not sexualize any of the characters here, please? Thank you very much.
Oh man, I wish I had my needles.
Well, what do you think?
actually the funky outfit, I think it actually fucking slaps. Did I hear correctly that you said Coney is coming out with a video game? I'm not sure. I don't lose my hair, but I don't wear a wig yet. Why am I in big wig meetings? Oh no, not the big wig meetings.
Wow, you're too hot.
Actually, the goth one's pretty cool. The Ash outfit, though.
I guess.
The Beyonce goth. I think it kind of is.
So hot.
All right, the Ash outfit. That's pretty great. We will not be using this one. We will not be using the Little Jimmy Urine outfit on a case of who Little Jimmy Urine is.
Nick, what do you think?
We didn't know at the time,
Well, how do I look?
but we certainly know now.
Wow. You're too hot, Julia.
There we go. Who is that? He's the lead singer in Minor Self-Indulgence, who has many allegations, and is generally just a shithead.
Part two. Try something new.
Yeah.
You're so pretty.
I used the Ash outfit for a while. Collection 5%. Zombie Boy. Zombie Hazmat. Alright, flavor, Ukrainian import, okay. Flavor, 7 fruits in 1. Flavor, quadruple the flavor. That's not a flavor. The flavor is quadruple the flavor. That's not how flavors work. 3 cherry blend, that's a flavor. Gosh dang it. That's if anything, I think that's too much flavor. Oh, gang. This game seemed concerned with flavor accuracy. I feel like in a game where half of the title is lollipops, the game should care about lollipops, right? In the same way, I'm expecting a series of very mundane chainsaw maintenance mini games. And if there isn't, what are we doing here? I want to go into large-scale production of lollipops, and I want to keep and maintain a working chainsaw. I have to be concerned with what, like, chainsaw oils I need to use for the motors. I need to make sure the batteries are charged. I need to make sure I'm taking my online safety courses for chainsaw handling. I need to make sure I'm using the right chainsaw for the right job. I need a selection of blades. Is that too much to expect from Lollipop Chainsaw? I don't think it should be. I think it should be fine. My misplaced expectations game. Be that as it may. Be that as it may. You stop this. You stop this. Right, gang. I think, honestly, I might close it there for today. It's early, I know. It's very early. I'm sorry for that. But here's my list of excuses. I'm tired and my back hurts. So I need to go lie down. Is that okay, gang? One day I will have, you bitch. Guilty as charged. WD-5 for your oil, please. Thank you. It has excuses. I'm over 30. And it's not even that. It's I slept bad. Dads, Jester, dads. It's been 8 days. Can I please stop? Keep going, I'm almost there. Les tears. You just got here? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're in big wig meetings. That should be honestly illegal. I would raise that with HR. I would say, hey, look, I'm in big wig meetings and that's discriminatory. I am a little guy. I'm just a little guy. and I'm in bigwig meetings, I'm specifically not built for this. And it's a problem that I'm being included in this. Forget your dumb bitch ass. I mean, same. Like, I've seen a mirror. I've seen a mirror. I know what's happening. I know what's out there. HR. You gotta go to HR. I looked at one, but I've seen a mirror. I refuse to gaze into them. I refuse to look into them. To gaze past the void. It'll steal my soul. What are you doing with that, though? Really? What are we doing with that? Like, real talk. I fucking love you too. I know who to raid. Someone I've not been able to raid in like over a year. He says he's making art, but he's watching a video. That lying little shit. That absolute slur user. I'm not going to call him in like a name or anything. I'm just going to call him a slur user. You're being a real Samantha. I like that. Go rid him, tell him off. There's the that's the Ray message. Let's go see Udon. I actually do love Udon. He's great. He recently came back to streaming. Oh god, that guy. There we go. I knew without you saying the name. Of course. Who else? Who else would I lovingly say, this guy probably uses slurs? He's doing some pixel art. Amber, I don't know if you've had the pleasure yet, but he does some wonderful pixel art. And he hangs around here every now and again. Probably. Probably. I have no video evidence. But it's out there. Yo, Bio, we're heading out, dude. I'm so sorry. But there's the Ray message again. Let's go tell him he's being a real Samantha. A real, just full-on Samantha. You're being a real Samantha. It is rude. It is. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's come over me. You're being a real Samantha. It is. But thank you for the resub, dude. I appreciate you. I really, really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be on probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Friday. We will be beating the living crap out of Soul Calibur. One way or another, we'll be doing it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get out of here. Go see Udon make pixel things. I'll see you later. Bye!